Howdy doody. Buckaroonies. Hopefully this is working. Let's give this a sec to make sure we got audio and video. YouTube has been super weird for me today. Like, certain things are just like not loading and some things are. So if the stream crashes, I apologize and I will do a makeup stream. Cool. All right, looks like we've got audio and video. So yeah, YouTube's been weird, and if things crash, I'll do a makeup stream some other time, but hopefully, fingers crossed, all is good. So, wow, we got quite a few people hanging. Welcome, friends. Happy Thursday, I believe. We are going to be checking out the new Reason Studios FM synth, which is called Algoritm. Algorithm? It's called Algorithm. I don't know. What Algoritm? Is it a rhythm synth? These are the questions that haunt me at night. Anyways, Algorithm from Reason Studios' new FM synth, but a little more than just kind of a basic FM synth. It's pretty fun. I've been playing with it for a little while now, so I'm already relatively familiar with it, but figured we'd play around with it on the stream here just to see what it's all about. Of course, as you probably know, if you are a Reason Plus member, you get this for free, because if you're in Reason Plus, you get all the Reason Studio stuff, as well as some content packs made by ya boy. Otherwise, you can buy it outright. I believe the price is $99, and I don't know if that is a sale or not. I think that's just the flat price, but maybe there's an intro offer going on right now. I have no idea because I just got done doing another project, so I haven't had time to look at the official Reason webpage. So I think it's around $99. Otherwise, you get it with Reason Plus. Yeah, so we're going to play with it and I guess kind of see what we can do. And, I don't know, have some fun with it, I guess. All right, let's get Bitwig going. And get the Reason rack up. So hopefully everyone's having a good good Thursday, good week. Anyone working on anything particularly cool? I've been doing some cinematic sound design stuff, which has been really, really, really fun. Also, cheers. Happy Thursday. How old am I? I am, I'm 27. I'll be 28 this year. Not phase modulation. Well, it is. I think all synths are just phase modulation. Except maybe some VCV modules, I think, do like true FM, and Phase Plant can do real FM. I'm pretty sure this is just phase, though, but phase modulation and FM are really the same thing, except for a few like super, super minor differences in like some special cases, but other than that, I think they're pretty much identical, at least to my like rudimentary understanding of DSP. I think most synths do phase modulation just because it's computationally cheaper to implement, but don't quote me on that because I'm just a guy who makes bleeps on the internet. All right, cool. Looks like we're going. So let's boot up an Algoritm. This, I guess let's just kind of tour the interface first, just to show you guys what it is and what it does. If you have questions, I'll try and keep an eye on the chat here as well. Looks like things are popping. Yeah, it's named Algoritm. I know Reason Studios dropped a video on it earlier. I haven't watched it, so I don't know how Ryan says it. So however Ryan says it is the right way. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a Swedish thing or just like they just wanted to name it that. But anyways, working on more preset packs. Awesome, Data Broth. That's cool. Do you have a Data Broth? Have you got a like a website or like a sample store you want to plug? Drop it, and one of the mods will approve it. So yeah, let's talk UI stuff. Let's actually just reset this, and I'll walk through what it does. So we get 9 slots, so you're effectively limited to 9 operators total, but the operators can be an FM operator, which is just a sine wave with some cool extra features, which we'll talk about. A filter, so FM operator, you just add an FM operator. If you add a filter, obviously it adds a filter. So there's a state variable filter, low pass, band pass, high pass. Then we've got the shapers, which are wave shapers and distortion. So there's power to, saturate, fold, bipulse, and electro, so just multiple wave shaping modes. Oscillator noise. So this is a wavetable oscillator. So we've got triangle to saw, pulse width, sine to noise, shifter, and then just a couple random wavetables. To my understanding, you cannot import your own. However, I haven't actually tried that. Let's grab one of my wavetables from my new Vital pack. Oh god, I don't know where the Vital library is. Documents. What is it? Documents, Vital, or users, user, documents, Vital. Let's see, what was the new one I did? Altitude. Can I bring my, altitude, wavetables. Might take a second to load in here. Maybe it'll do that. Gumroad. Okay, Databroth. Yeah, go check out Databroth's stuff. It's cool. Really, really fun sound designer. Okay, I don't know why my wavetables aren't showing up there. Is it just taking a really long time to load them? How about we grab my phase plant wavetables? I guess. I don't know why that's not working. So yeah, wavetable oscillator. As far as I'm aware, you can't import wavetables, but we will try. Yeah, let's grab the massive wavetables. So if I just grab that one, can I drag that in? Nope, that's unfortunate. Maybe they'll add that though. So yeah, that's it. If we have a patch, let's just add some stuff. You can freely configure this any way you want, which is really fun. I really don't like when FM synths have like prefixed algorithms. I think that's annoying. I really want to like create my own. So it's actually kind of a cool UI. I like it. So what we can do is click these points and drag them together. So if I want to route 7 into 1, I just click and drag this bottom point and drag it into this top point. And then if I want to route 4 into 8, and then 8 through 9, and then 9 into 3, and then I want to route 6 into 5 into 2. It's really super simple. We can enable outputs here. You can also pan out the individual voices, which is really fun. I made a couple presets, which I guess I'll show. And yeah, that's pretty much how it works. You get a global parameter offset, so we can have like one global FM dial, which is kind of fun. Decay and release here. Feedback control, so you can actually do feedback. So you just take the output into the input of any of the operators or modules, I guess. It's kind of like a modular FM synth, sort of, because it's got the filters. And then you can click and drag. So like if I wanted to change 7 with 3, I can just click and just drag it up, and then it'll come back so we can turn on 3 again and make it something different. So that's kind of cool. Trying to think of other crazy cool stuff. Unison, key scaling, which is fun. So you can have that kind of like key tracking stuff, which is fun. So we can have more FM the higher up we go. LFOs here. So 3 LFOs. Curve, which is a kind of interesting idea. I don't know that any other Reason devices do this, but it's kind of like a step sequencer. So you can use this as a step sequencer, which I'll show in my patch. And then you can also use it as, if you turn off stepped mode, you can get it smooth so it acts as like a complex LFO. Or you could just use it as an envelope. It's a little tricky to use as an envelope. I wish that was easier. I find myself having a hard time getting it to be like a good envelope. But other than that, I mean, it does a pretty good job of it. So if we switch to this one, yeah, you can make it act as like a smoothed envelope. Let's see, other than that, mod matrix, as you would expect, EQ, resonators, which is cool. So I believe these are the same resonators from Friction, so you can run this through the resonators here. The new one, I think cookware, furniture are new, maybe. A little rusty on Friction, I haven't used it in a minute. Well, actually, I just used it the other day. I just don't remember the resonators exactly. So we can use this, resonators. Then it's got the typical stuff, distortion, phaser, compressor. So phasers, phaser, flanger, chorus, delay, which can be ping pong, and reverb. Other than that, I guess the only other cool thing to know about is the randomizer. So we can click these settings here to randomize stuff. So if I have the frequency selected and we go click the randomizer, we can click and drag up to add more randomness, and we can also randomize the entire thing, which is actually super fun for sound design. So it'll even load in random modules. We should probably get a limiter on this session, because things are probably going to get wild. I fucking love FM. So let's crank some volume here. So this is just a randomly generated patch. So yeah, you can get some really, really wild stuff, or you could just randomize a certain aspect of your patch. So like, if I liked, I don't know, let's just load a patch. So if I liked this, but I didn't like the frequencies, I could just randomize those and hear it in real time. So really, really good for cinematic sound design. I love FM for like textures and atmospheres and stuff. Also super useful for regular stuff. But let's talk about a cool trick real fast, and then maybe we'll do some questions. If I load my algorithm presets here. Here's one I built in a combinator. And one of the cool things is you can actually target the gate of the curves and LFOs and other stuff. Or sorry, you could target the gate of the operators is what I mean to say. So with the curves and LFOs, you could target those gates. So I've used these LFOs as random sample and holds. And then I've used these curves to generate two kind of like pseudo Euclidean sequences. So I can hold down a single note. And it's just playing this. And I can make a melody. That is like super, 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 super cool. I've absolutely loved generating sequences with this. I guess I'll show one more patch here and then we'll do some questions, because I'm sure people have questions and I don't want to ignore that. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's another one I made earlier. This one is more of a metallic kind of sci-fi scrape soundy thing. Actually, we're going to need to delete that. Let's load up this dude. All right. So this is a sci-fi scrape effect, which is velocity sensitive and aftertouch sensitive. If we get rid of the feedback and the noise. That's like a bass drop in it too, so if we take out the bass drop and maybe the shaper as well. So really, really cool for that kind of stuff, and I think it's really fun to combine with the other like Reason synths and stuff, but the randomizer is just so useful. Maybe we'll randomize some of the levels and envelopes. Just do that a couple times. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Maybe the algorithm too. So from that, I mean, we've just generated something entirely new in just a couple clicks. I love stuff that allows randomization. Oh, one other thing really quick before we do some questions. So wavetable mode, obviously you can warp through the wavetable, but one kind of unique thing about this is it allows you to switch the frequency mode. And what I mean by that is you can switch between linear step and fade. So Linear is just going through pitch by frequency, so we can adjust this as a ratio of the frequency. So this is 1 times the note frequency, as you would expect. I've also noticed that the synth is like oddly quiet. I think it's because the level by default is down a bit, but that's probably just for safety, or else you'll blow your ears out. So we could sweep up in frequency. So that would be 5 times the frequency. We could do fine tuning, as you would expect. But one really cool idea is the ability to go from linear to step mode. So now we could do this in semitones. So that's really useful to create FM in a different way. But fade is really, really cool. It sweeps through the harmonic series. So that's really kind of fun for like weird metallic sounds, or just like super, you know, weird sounds in general. Yeah, let's browse some patches, I guess, and let's see. Why can I not browse my patches? I don't know what I did wrong there, but okay. Let's load a new algorithm. Algorithm. I don't know how to say that, and that's really going to bug me. Let's see. What questions have we got? What have I missed so far? Is it a CPU hog? I really haven't had any problems with it. I don't know. Let's just load like a patch and play a big chord. Now let's get the DSP graph up here. I would say that's pretty average. I don't think that's bad. I mean, I was also playing like a 15-note chord there, so it's probably not really a realistic test. I mean, even a single note, like, barely registers. If we play really fast. Yeah, I mean, I would say that's probably average for, like, any plugin, really. Do you have to have Reason for this? Yes, you do need Reason 11 to get the rack plugin. Included in the plugin boutique Reason rack. It is not. This is a separate plugin. So or not plugin, but device. So if you got the free version on Plugin Boutique, you'd have to buy this. So this is $99. I don't know if that's a sale price or not. I think that's the final price. Or if you subscribe to Reason Plus, which is their new subscription service, that gets you access to this and all their other devices, including Friction, which is super, super cool and also relatively new. They just call it Algorithm. Okay, thank God someone told me. Naming it for SEO, probably. Let's see. Let's catch up to the chat now. I was just scrolling back there. But Pete Kowalski. Hey, Cameron, this is a surprise. What's going on? I have never used Reason. I see this is available separately. Why do I need Reason? I mean, I don't think you really need any VST or anything, but the Reason rack is like easily one of my favorite plugins. It just does a lot of really cool stuff. But one of the big reasons I like the Reason rack specifically is that, like, I've always been really jealous of Reason's instruments. I've always thought that Reason had the best, like, built-in instrument collection. The effects are really, really good too, but like I was always wanted the instruments. And the ability to like bring that into any DAW is just super awesome. But it's a unique environment. It's kind of like voltage modular, which I also really love because you can flip it around and like start to do some really interesting stuff. Where's one of my friction patches? That might be a good example of like why Reason is really cool. I believe this one. I think it's this one actually. Yeah. So here I've got an arpeggiator, I've got two LFOs, I have friction, which is a new-ish Reason instrument, and the echo, which is just a nice kind of tape delay sort of thing. So I'm using these LFOs to drive different parameters of this instrument. So it's kind of like the modulators on DAWg in a way, because with something like the combinator, which is where Reason gets really powerful, I can start to target different things. So I'm targeting the bow or pluck key, the harmonics key, and transposing the octave, and then I'm also targeting, oh no, that's it. So if I hold down just a chord here, this patch will like play itself. Get a low note in there. So that's kind of the most powerful thing of Reason, is like using the combinator and modulating the devices and doing weird things, because it's not really a modular environment in a traditional sense, but it's like a modular environment to use different plugins in, if that makes sense. Some really cool effects and stuff too, like the filter gate, the convolution reverb is fun. Neptune is really cool. I love using Neptune on weird stuff. If you haven't tried it though, check out the demo, honestly. It's really, really worth checking out. It is kind of expensive, but Reason Plus is pretty affordable, and I think Reason Plus is a pretty good deal if you're not already into Reason. Like if you already own Suite, it'll probably take a bit before Reason Plus is like super worth getting with all the new devices and whatnot. But if you don't have it, or you have like the free plugin boutique version, that's a good way to upgrade and get all this stuff. But try the demo and just play around with it. Even exploring the presets. I mean, Reason is relatively old now and just has a massive collection of like sounds and presets and instruments and a lot of really, really cool stuff. And then, you know, once you learn the ecosystem, it's incredibly, incredibly powerful. I honestly don't understand a lot of it myself. Like I'm still learning new like tricks and ideas all the time. So yeah, let's run a note generator on this. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we should make a generative track with Algoritm. We could do that. That would be fun. But yeah, anyways, definitely just try the demo. It's super, super fun. Not a whole lot else like it, and it's got some badass instruments. Like Europa, man, like Europa is one of the coolest synths out there. It's this additive thing. You can load. Check this out. You can load different stuff as spectral filters. So I'm going to grab a wavetable from Serum, or sorry, Massive. These are wavetables from Massive, and I can use that as a filter, which is fucking crazy. Yeah, Europa is super, super cool. Grain, absolutely love Grain. Thor is awesome. Maelstrom's probably my favorite. Yeah, check it out. Really, really cool stuff. Are there seriously 9 operators, totally configurable any waveform you want? Yeah, to some extent. So you can use oscillator and noise, which is a wavetable oscillator, but it looks like at the moment you can't drag in a waveform. I wonder if we go into my documents, like is there a way I can force it to accept that? We can try. Maybe not. Maybe it's under program files. Oh, propeller head. Let's see, Reason 11. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can add wavetables. Maybe they'll add that. I would really, really love to see that. Honestly, the lack of a good FM synth was like my one complaint with the Reason rack. And I actually told them about that several months ago when I met with them. And then when they dropped this and sent it to me, I was like, yes, fucking finally. But yeah, other than that, it's totally configurable. You can route this stuff in any way you want. You can do feedback. You can pop and swap modules on the fly. You can, you know, do all sorts of stuff. And the introduction of filters and shapers is a really, really cool idea. So you can run stuff, you know, through a wave shaper to get extra waves and movement and stuff. So it's really, really powerful. Reason UI scalable. It is not. I have a 4K monitor and it's pretty small. I hope, though, that that's something that's on their roadmap because some of this stuff does get really, really hard to see. Let's see, any other questions and stuff so far? Never do sales on intro products. Okay. Most affordable way to purchase Reason and Algorithm. Reason Plus is the easiest way to get it if you don't have it. I think, what is Reason Plus going for right now? Forget the price. Reason Studios. By the way, I have an affiliate link. I should mention that. I don't remember my affiliate link. Oh boy. Let me get my affiliate link really quick. That would be great if I could plug that and, you know, you guys can help out the channel. Let me get my affiliate link. I should have looked that up. I just got the affiliate link. They just sent it to me. And I'm working with them to maybe try and get an extended trial of Reason Plus for my subscribers, so stay tuned on that. But in the meantime, I do have that somewhere. Here we go. If you would like to pick this up, you can use that affiliate link. That would really, really help out the channel. So yeah, $19.99 a month, started for free, 30-day free trial. Make sure this is going, yeah, so 30-day free trial, $19.99 a month. You get everything that Reason makes. So, oh, and sound packs, including Hazy Lo-Fi, which I made, and 2 other packs I made, Medicina Dramatica and Cinetronica was the other one. So tons of sound packs, which are like other presets and stuff by a bunch of different sound designers. Yeah, you get all the stuff. So Friction, Algorithm, Complex One, the Pattern Mutator, which is relatively new, which is super, super fun. It's the DAW, so if you want to try the DAW, you can. I can't really wrap my head around it much. The DAW is pretty cool. I mean, people love it. I don't understand it, but you get the rack plugin as well. And there's like a FAQ here. You can also buy Reason outright. So if you buy Reason's $3.99 and then $99 for Algorithm. So yeah, that's probably the best way to get everything just at a pretty decent price. And I think they're going to start releasing new devices relatively frequently, I hope. I'd be very excited for that. I'm going to eat some beef jerky because I'm starving. Ever use Reason Suite DAW versus other DAW? I've tried to use Reason a couple times. One of the problems, though, is I don't really have a lot of time to invest in, like, learning a new DAW, just because with a lot of my work and stuff, I kind of need to just, like, get stuff done. That said, watching people like Protostar or someone use it who's, like, really experienced with Reason, it's really, really cool. I just can't wrap my head around it quite. It's just a little bit different than other DAWs, and it's a little bit hard for me to understand, because I'm, like, a super boomer. Let's see other questions. Sorry, I'm like eating. Oh, Navi Retlov's here. Navi Retlov also did some sound packs on Reason Plus. He did a bunch of them you can check out. I wonder what you can do with 2 or more algorithms and what CV audio interconnections does it have. Let's see. If we pop around the back here, we get audio out, sequencer control for gate, CV, pitch bend, mod wheel, inputs 1, 2, 3, and 4. So those can be routed to anything. So the source, we can do CV inputs, CV 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's nice because you can add extra LFOs and stuff, which I did find myself kind of wanting more LFOs a lot of the time. So that's really handy to know. Oh yeah, CV outputs. So you can route stuff to the CV out here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't really done anything with that so far. I think the only thing I did with that was controlling a phaser from Sweeper. I think that was the only thing I did with the CV outputs. Let's see, what else have we got? Not as powerful as Falcon, but still pretty bonkers. Yeah, for sure. No, it's the Reason rack is pretty deep. The Medicina pack is amazing, by the way. Well, hey, thank you. That was my favorite pack. I actually have some videos coming really soon. I just had to wait for the affiliate link thing and a couple other things from the Reason guys. But yeah, I'll have some videos coming soon showing the packs and talking about like how I made them and stuff. This run is a separate VST. I have Studio One. This is the Reason Rack VST. So you have to have Reason 11 to use this. You have to have Reason in order to get Algorithm. But it does run as a VST inside of different DAWs and stuff. Check deep in for Algorithm pronunciation, lol. Okay, I'll check later. Have you played with Unison Index? Unison Index. No. Is that something in here? Maybe that's something I haven't figured out yet. I could never understand the Reason sequencer either. Yeah, I think Reason is super cool, and it reminds me of FL Studio. Like, when I watch someone who is familiar with FL Studio use it, it's really inspiring, and I'm like, wow, that's super cool. But whenever I try it, I'm just like fumbling around like an idiot, and I feel the same way in Reason. When I watch people who are good at Reason use it, I'm like, wow, that's super awesome. And like watching the Reason live streams has been really cool. But then when I open Reason to try and do it, I'm like, I don't get it. Pretty cool thing though. In the mod matrix. Oh, yeah. So we can target that to a bunch of different stuff. That's it. Okay, I thought it was something in the Unison tab. No, I did something with that to do, I think it was like a bass drop thing. I think I was messing with like the, I don't know, the frequencies or something. I don't know if I have that. I forgot where I saved that patch. Not in there. It might be in my other hard drive, which isn't plugged in right now. Going to bed float. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in. Has to be loaded in Reason. Okay, yeah. Would you consider Algorithm a useful teaching tool for learning FM synthesis? I think it does a good job of making FM approachable. I think the only problem with Algorithm would be that it's not really visual. And I think that's a big thing to understanding FM and like what one wave is doing to another. So I really like Phase Plant for that. I actually have a video all about FM synthesis coming in a couple weeks, covering like the basics and how to get started and like some sound design tips. But Algorithm is pretty friendly, and also I think though offers some more fun options than like a traditional FM synthesizer like Dext or something. Dext is a really like proper way to learn FM, but it's not very visual and it's really limited. Whereas this, you know, wavetables and like shapers, filters, you can do all sorts of weird stuff with this that you're not going to get in a more traditional FM synth. So this is almost like a modular version, like I said. Oh, Jeremy Wentworth. What is going on? Jeremy Wentworth, JW Modules for VCV Rack. Go check him out. I did finally, Jeremy, by the way, I did figure out what my problem was with VCV and getting it to run to my hardware. It was just a little like routing issue. So I'm going to try and do another stream to show your modules as sequencers, or maybe just a standalone video. But yeah, if you guys have VCV Rack, go check out Jeremy Wentworth modules. They're actually my favorite modules for VCV, and really the only reason I even boot up VCV. It's like I only have those modules and a couple others. They're absolutely fantastic. I've been using Reason as a DAW and can't jump to anything. That's the thing. It's like people who use FL. People who use FL are like religious about FL, and I can't get into it. It's just a club I'm not invited to. You like Bitwig's FM synths? I don't honestly use the Bitwig built-in synths that much. The only time I do a lot of FM stuff is in the grid, just because it's like modular. But I often do like voltage modular or phase plant for that kind of stuff. But the new, or phase 4, I use phase 4 a little bit just because it does MPE. And that's the great thing with Bitwig is it's like all MPE, and I hope they add that to the rack eventually. Any chance you can cover the instrument's automation capabilities and limitations? I think, as usual, everything can be automated. I don't think... I mean, I can automate the envelopes. I think it's anything in the destinations, really. Should report to the host for automation. So a comprehensive list: pitch, feedback, FM amount offset, decay release offset, which are these two knobs. Portamento time, the tuning of all 9 operators, the frequency of all 9 operators, the level of all 9 operators, the shaper drive. So if I have a shaper, as I do on insert 5 right now, I can control that via automation. Shaper symmetry, shaper mix, wave modulation, LFOs and curves. So LFO 1, 2, and 3 rate, curve 1 and 2 rate. The effects, I can control the reverb, all that stuff. Unison, detune, spread, blend. Attack, decay, sustain, release, envelope gates for 1 through 9, pan, and CV outputs. So actually, now that you mention that, I wonder... I want to try something really quick. I wonder if I can use Bitwig to generate stuff by targeting the gates. Okay, so let's combinate this bad boy. And let's see, let's target CV input. Actually, what would be the easiest way to do this? I don't know that I can target the gate. The source is CV input 1. And I guess we could just use maybe an LFO. So maybe we could do something with, let's just drop the rate and set the level. So CV out into input 1. CV in 1 is going to target gate 1. And if I target this with a random in Bitwig, could I have that? Let's see. Doesn't seem like that's working. Oh, I need to increase the amount. No, that's not gonna work. Oh, there we go. Nice. So let's set this to... here. So is it anything over 50% is what makes it? So I guess let's increase the speed. Interesting. So that sort of works and sort of doesn't. I'm gonna have to mess with that later. That's an interesting idea. Maybe I could target that from like voltage modular or something and generate some more usable CV. Let's see if I missed any other questions and stuff so far, and then we'll do some music making. Oh yeah, there's the VCV rack for Jeremy Wentworth modules. Go check them out. Yeah, FM's good for lots of stuff, Simon. It's, I mean, basses, leads, metal scrapes, impacts, all sorts of stuff. Like a newer version of Massive. It kind of reminds me of that, actually. If it had the, like, whoops, that's not Algorithm. If it had the, like, sequencer effect stuff that Massive had, yeah. But I guess you could do that with some of the other devices and whatnot, or some of the third-party devices. The Reason Trial, Highlander Grog, nice, yeah. Cameron's Coffee, everyone go buy Cameron's Coffee. It's the coffee of Cameron's everywhere. Yeah, no, definitely try out the trial. It's just way too much to conveniently explain. On and off 50%, yeah, okay. Check Howard, no problem, man. VCV rack is a VST. Not that I know of, but hopefully soon. Try making Crooker bass and Algorithm. Maybe. Yeah, let's do some like generative music with Algorithm. Let's grab a player. I guess let's just start this off with a note generator into a sequencer. So this is how I make the background music for a lot of my videos. Let's do like 95. Let's find like a cool... I kind of like that patch, honestly, but let's find something else. Oh, that one's cool. I think I want like a pluck. That one's cool. Let's do that. And let's do some drums. Reface DX. There is. I've almost bought one a couple times. But luckily, I just got the new Argon 8, and it does some really basic FM that's fun. But I like my Blofeld for FM, honestly. Okay, how do we want to make drums here? This might be a bit tricky, but I think we can figure it out. Okay, so so here's a kick preset, and let's send the gate into the gate. That's actually kind of sick. Okay, I don't like that. Okay, so let's make a kick. Let's grab the curve to 1 frequency. Okay, let's do a bit of FM on that. Just to make it punchy. Is that really the kick gate? Oh. It's triggering everything. That's why. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so there's our kick. Let's do a snare next. That makes sense. I am so dumb. Whoops. About spilled my beef jerky. Okay. So now we need a snare. Is there a good snare patch rim shot? Okay. Is that in time? Oh. Cool. How about a snare? Okay. Okay, so now we've got that going. Can I get like a hat? Okay, that's super annoying. Okay. This actually sounds pretty nice. Oh, my chat's not keeping up, sorry. I did have a DX7 for a minute. It was the worst. Okay. Let's get a bass going here. Not quite what I want. Getting somewhere. Okay. See if we can get it like a cool ARP. Something fast, 16ths probably. Honestly, that works. Now we can add some like delays and stuff. Dark meta, what's going on? Combinate the whole drum kit in one instance of beat mapper, because you know what? That would be too smart, and I'm a stupid man, and I'm okay with that. This is a big brain channel. Let's see. Is there like another... Maybe like a key patch of some kind we could do? Let's do something with the Unison index. How about... Where could we send it that would be fun? Oops. That was the wrong slot. Frequency 5. And then Unison index to panning of 2. Cool. Cool. Okay, so let's like name our stuff and turn this into like a proper generative track. So this is snare. This is kick. We can make that kick better. There we go. That's a bit more wooden. Cool. Reason DAW would stand out as a VST, CV gate, everything in one instance. Yeah, no, I mean, the rack just offers so many weird and cool possibilities. Reason Rack Lite. Yes, it does work with Reason Rack Lite. Let's do a random to the pan of the output. Offset that so we get kind of like a flam staccato thing. And then a random to pan 1. Cool. Pink trombone, is that a preset? Matt Clark, saw you on a recent live stream a few months ago. I'm glad I found this out. Well, hey, hope you enjoyed the stream. Welcome to the real party zone. I don't even have to wear pants on these ones. I don't understand what the Unison index did. How does it modulate? That is an excellent question. That is a really, really good question. Man, prepare to meet a whole new world. Unison index mapping is crazy shit, and it's really, really useful. Let's make just a super basic patch. So this is just a sine wave, right? Let's turn this way the hell up. Cool. Right now, it's just one voice. No unison applied. Cool. Let's apply some unison. And I'm going to offset the tuning, not the time or anything. So right now, let's not offset the spread either. Right now, we're just going to hear detuned sines. Okay, so this is strictly mono. If I play a note, there's two voices and it's dead center. What we're going to do with Unison Index is it allows us to read that information, in this case, the unison voices. So I have two voices right now per note, okay? And I can apply modulation to a parameter individually to these voices. So a really basic way to do this might be to tie it to the frequency or the pitch of the operator. So now if I play a note, we're going to hear two distinct pitches at once, which that's really, really high and dog whistly. Let's bring that down to something sensible. Okay, that makes sense. It allows us to use unison in different ways other than just detuning. So instead of using unison to detune stuff, I could use unison to offset, let's say, the decay. That would be a good example. So I'm going to use, if I just have a pluck like this, that decays, right? And let's make it real short. Little plucks. Now if I bring in some unison here, and let's do 4 voices, because why not? I'm going to offset the decay by a bunch, and we'll hear 4 individual decays. So I'm getting 4 decays. If we spread these out, it might be a bit more obvious. And if we start varying like the tuning and timing and stuff, we get a bunch of different decays. So for every voice, it's going to generate a random value to target a parameter. So it's a really, really useful tool just for making more interesting patches. Let's see, any other questions and stuff? Algorithm, this is the new Reason VST. Yes, so this is the new Reason device. When you use it to modulate a parameter in the mod matrix, it duplicates and alters it a bit. Yes, exactly. Kristen, what's going on? Howdy. Work with Ableton Live 11. Yes, as long as it runs VSTs, you can run the Reason rack. Fluff Tapes, been wanting to catch you live for a while. Welcome to the party. Also, once again, if anyone is interested, you can use my affiliate link to pick this up, because it's really, really cool. The Reason rack is awesome. Price, $99. Or $20 a month for Reason Plus. Like Bitwig's voice stacking, exactly. Coupon codes floating about for early folks. Unfortunately not. Not that I know of. God, beef jerky is good. I'm so hungry. Okay, what were we doing? Generative music. Gonna get it. Awesome. Yeah. If you get it, let me know what you make with it. I love hearing what people do with Reason just because it's so fucking powerful. I always feel like there's always something new to learn in Reason, and that's why I like it. The THX sound with Algorithm. I mean, more or less, sort of. Type A, what's going on? Alright, so this mix sucks. I just want to get this less dense. Cool, let's make this kick a bit better. Let's grab a sweeper. There we go. That sounds a bit more interesting. Let's add a pulverizer, thicken that bad boy up. Affiliate link for Algorithm. Not specifically, but you can use my regular affiliate link. I need to make like a bot that pays up. It's just that link. Anything going through that link will be attributed to me, so I appreciate it if you use that. This is like way too distorted. Well, let's go. Come on. Yeah, I don't like that. There we go. Just needs to not be so ridiculous sounding. So yeah, let's make a disperser thingy. Let's see, what can we do to that snare? I kind of want to like try and mix this using only the reason rack, which might be a bit tricky. Okay, so that's like way too much here. Okay. Let's see. Let's combine this. Get a mixer. And then I want to target the mixer. Rotary one's input pan of channel 1. So let's add a pulsar. Output of pulsar goes to rotary 1. Okay. And output goes to input, and then output goes to output. Your leg bones connect to your head bone. Your head bones connect to your knee bone. And these are the colors of the alphabet. Sweet. All right, let's not sync that. How would you get surround motion in a patch when you don't have more than one stereo out? I mean, I would just do this, audio panning. Surround sound supporting synth like Falcon. Oh, if you want to do surround sound and a synth doesn't support it, then yeah, you're out of luck. I want to add... Yeah. Just a little bit of timing offset to those. MIDI notes to get going, or it just goes from there. This is actually using the players, so this is Beatmap, which is an algorithmic drum pattern generator, which we could actually make this more interesting as well. Let's do that. All right, I want another pulsar, and I want this pulsar to control the Beatmap. So X and Y. So that way we just get evolving hi-hat patterns. Let's just make these real slow. And that way we'll just get different hi-hat patterns. And same with the music here. This is the quad note generator, which just generates notes over and over. hat offset's a little much. Let's add some movement to this, like, pad part. Let's see, let's do like a sample and hold. And do low pass. Space that out a bit. And get some movement. That was a little much. Okay, so the output goes into the input. And then the output goes into the output. Sing it with me. Your knee bone goes into your elbow goes into your leg bone goes into your neck bone, and these are the colors of the alphabet. That's not right. Oh, that's why. That's not why? Wait. The output... Okay, the output of that goes into that, and the output of this goes into the input, and the output of that goes into the output. What am I doing wrong? Oh, algorithm's not connected. Whoopsie daisy. Let's get some interesting rhythmic echoes going on. maybe do something with this. Bit crusher might be a bit annoying. Let's try that. Cool. I was gonna do something with the poly sequencer, but nah. Okay, so I want that to like feed into a reverb. What if we fed that into an arpeggiator? There we go. Does Reason require iLock or any annoying stuff like that? It does not. Reason just recently did the companion app, which I think works with all versions of Reason. I don't know if you need Reason Plus or not, but the companion app makes it way easier to like manage your licenses and stuff, but it's not iLock. Man, this is actually sounding pretty cool. Okay, so the kick is a little long. Okay. Let's maybe add just a teensy bit of side chaining to clean this up. then I want to add some movement to the drums because they're a little static. Okay, so let's add some movement. Okay. Okay, so CV1, CV2. I am an internet sensation. Cool. I kind of want to generate some like AI lyrics. Getting too random there. There we go. Let's add another rack. Oh, imperfect. Yeah, maybe I'll check that out. Only thing with imperfect for me is it just seemed a little bit limiting. It seems like useful for like, you know, quick and dirty stuff, but that's not really my jam, you know? Let's see if we could add another layer to this whole thing. It's terribly annoying. Oh, that's kind of cool. I wish there was a way to add probability. Oh, Plugin Guru. Plugin Guru is here. What is going on? Brother C, what's up? Brother C is my father's name. Plugin Guru, in case you guys didn't know, makes Unify, which is super crazy and fun, which I've been meaning to do a video on for ages, but it's just like a matter of finding the way to digest it all, because Unify is ridiculous. All right, let's let's add a percussive layer to the drums. I want to add like I think that rim shot preset was nice. Maybe we'll just make our own, but like I just want like just some kind of offset percussive thingy. Oh, does it not output unless there's a main trigger? Yep. So I can't output the mirrored trigger without the regular gate. Okay. So let's use that and let's do some random panning. So that's the output of 6. So what's like a useless modulation here? Okay, I'm not going to need the mod wheel. So random to panning of 6. Yeah, I was wondering if, Plugin Guru, I was wondering if those were your presets, because I saw a couple called Skippy. With Skippy in the name. There we go, now we're getting some random panning. Let's get like a cool delay and get all like dubby and stuff. And pan that out. Okay. So that rim shot's okay. Maybe we'll just make our own, because like FM percussion is really easy. Ooh, good lord. Ooh, that might work. Mellow, warm brass pad. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we'll do that. Oh, that's me. Right on. Yeah, Unify, again. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Unify or haven't heard of it, it's relatively new. Came out last year. Unify is a wild tool, and especially useful in DAWs like Cubase or Pro Tools and stuff that like don't let you stack instruments and do like weird stuff like you can do in Bitwig or Ableton. Unify basically lets you create like racks and chains and a lot more. It creates like key split, MIDI fading, like MIDI based fading cross splits of instruments. It's fucking crazy. What was I gonna do here? Warm brass pad. Let's try that. The only problem though is like the quad note generator doesn't go slow enough for me. And I wanted to try and keep this only to reason, but I think we'll whip out voltage modular. Just because I can create really cool slow pad sequences with voltage. So first up, let's find a pad really quick. Or maybe just make one, because like pads are also kind of easy. But I just want to, you know, I just want to see what Algoritm does out of the box. I don't want to try and make too many presets, because I don't want to sit here fucking with stuff too long. Cool. I think that works. I want to change though. So that's the noise layer. Let's drop the pulse mod down an octave. Yeah. Oh, also, random thing while I'm like working here. I've been considering doing some music theory tutorials on like how to know chords and stuff. So like if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Rye bread's dipping out. Well, hey, thanks for hanging out. Unify, it can load any Unify patch into your existing patch. Each patch can be, yeah. That's another thing with Unify is like you can host Unify within itself like you can in Voltage Modular. So like you can get unlimited layers of patching. It's kind of stupid. It's really fun though. All right. So I want to create a MIDI out. And I'm going to feed this into here. So we need a random task, and we need a quantizer, and then a CV2 MIDI. Okay. So we're going to output the pitch. And let's use another random task for the gate, and then a sample and hold for the pitch. So input to pitch. So this is going to generate pitch. Clock input is sync divider. So I'm going to sync reset based on play trigger, clock output to clock input. We'll make this pad real slow. Okay, and then gate. Gate is going to come from this one, which needs to be 5 volt or 2.5 volts, but whatever. Okay. So sample and hold based from an external trigger from the gate signal. Feeds a quantizer put into C minor. Quantizer CV to MIDI, gate out. Pitch is sample and hold, MIDI out to MIDI out. Put that into my DAW. And then just want to make sure it's not playing when I'm not playing. So we'll do a play gate. Okay, go. Theory stuff is good? Okay. Maybe we'll do some theory stuff soon. Saw you were live, wanted to say hello, keep rocking it. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in, Plugin Guru. Thanks for stopping by, man. Buy a Reason plugin, you must subscribe. Yeah. So the Reason rack and the Reason DAW are the same thing, if that makes sense. So you can, it's just Reason now, I guess, is the way to think of it. And Reason comes with the DAW and the rack plugin. It's the same thing. You can't buy one or the other, and you can't buy the individual instruments as a plugin. You have to own Reason in order to use the devices of Reason, including the instruments. So you can buy a perpetual license, which means you own it forever, $3.99 plus $99 for Algorithm here, and then other extensions and whatnot. Otherwise, Reason Plus, $20 a month, you can use that, and then that will get you access to everything, and all the, like, the packs, which are like preset packs and stuff, and then whenever they come out with a new device, you'll get that too, and that only includes Reason devices, though. The third-party stuff is still extra. By the way, I should plug this again. If you plan on doing Reason Plus or picking up Algorithm or anything, you can use that new affiliate link the Reason Folk Studios hooked me up with. That really helps out the channel. So if you're interested in checking it out or doing a trial of Reason or anything like that, please use that link. That would really be great. How about a clap sound in there? Yeah, maybe there's like a good clap. Just like an offbeat, you know. Yeah, that would be cool. I want to make this a poly, though. So what's our pitch is coming from this one. Okay, so duplicate that. And then the gate is coming from the first one. So let's offset this by 7 semitones. So we get a good chord, and let's do an octave. Ah, stupid keyboard. Okay, so input from you, gate goes from you, pitch comes out of here, output goes to here. And let's actually set this to pentatonic, just so everything plays nicely. Otherwise, we're gonna get some weird clashes. kind of want like a sample and hold effect on that pad. That's actually kind of fun. Okay, so the output of U goes to U. Maybe we'll make a band pass. Just started messing with DAWs, Odin 2, Surge, Exact Light, started contacting. So that's a pretty good setup. Honestly though, like, I feel like there's really never been like a better time to get into music production. There's just so much cool stuff out there anymore. And I definitely didn't have that kind of stuff when I was starting out. Let's slow that down. So yeah, let's maybe get a clap in here. Let's see if we can find like a clap or make a clap. I don't know that we can make a clap with Algoritm though, because we don't have like ratcheting gates or anything. We might be able to do something sort of similar though. There's a clap. Okay. Make it not so dense and make it less probable. Let's add a cool delay to that too. Ping pong it. Nice. Let me just name this, because I just so I remember, like, what's going on. Then we'll do some mixing, and I think we'll call it good. Sick. This is pad 2. This is like Blanc. I don't know what to call that. What is Sweeper? Sweeper is a multi-mode modulation effect, so it's a, whoops, Sweeper's not on here. Sweeper is a flanger, phaser, and filter. So, just a flanger, phaser, filter has an LFO, complex MSEG thing, so you can draw in like weird, crazy shapes and all sorts of fun stuff. There's also a big set of like generative made patches for it, which is really fun. Yeah, I guess let's, I'm gonna get another drink. Let's mix this bad boy, and I think we'll call it good. Maybe we'll do some arrangement, because arranging generative tracks is kind of fun. Takes a little bit of practice, but then maybe we'll add some like stutters to this hat. I can't make a track without putting replicant on it anymore. God, replicant's so good. Demo to try before buying. Yeah, you can demo Reason and demo Reason Plus. If you do the Reason Plus is free for 30 days, and Reason Plus will allow you to use everything. I think the Reason demo only allows you to demo the devices that Reason comes with. If you do want to demo it, once more, if you want to demo it, you can use my affiliate link. That would really help out the channel, and I do appreciate it. Means I can eat food and stuff. And I like eating food. Stream is helping so much. Heard a friend's horse die today. Well, that's really sad. Man, pets are hard to lose, but... yeah, that really sucks. Now that made me sad. Damn. Well, you know, glad the stream is of service. Always fun to just kind of like hang, you know? Yeah. I want to do one more thing here. I want to write a melody that's consistent but random. That way we just, because like, this is really cool, but it's just going on forever in like infinite directions. So I want to write a melody that's like vaguely unpredictable. So what we're going to do is polystep sequencer, reset, auto switch to next. Let's set the rate to eighths, and then let's just find like a cool patch here. And this way we can just write a melody that's like consistent and familiar, but randomized. Of course they had to put that sound in there. Let's see. That's kind of cool. Maybe not. Is there something maybe just a bit more... That might work. I just want something that we can kind of randomize a little bit. It doesn't really cut through the mix, though. Okay, eighth notes, auto switch to next. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot again. How many times am I idioting today? Okay, so bar 1 is on 6. 2, 3, okay, so rate. Oh, we need to set the rate of each. That's right. Okay, so that means we're going to start over at 19. Okay, so let's write a new melody here, and then we'll randomize it a bit. Let's start back. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, go. Right? The over-under on idioting is 25. Okay, cool. I think that's good. I'm gonna go get another drink really quick, and then let's mix this, and I'll do some basic arranging stuff, and we'll call it. But let's maybe put this on chill out mode at like 63 BPM. Okay, and let's maybe... I forget if there's a way to randomize the octave. Random... pitch? Nope, that's not gonna work. I don't know that there's a way to offset the octave. Can I target that? Tune, pitch, level, frequency. No? I guess I have to combine that. I guess we can do that though. Okay, so combine. And then give me a pulsar. Pulsar into rotary one. Make it every bar or so. Every dotted eighth, why not? Okay, and then sample and hold waveform. Programmer into little noisy rotary 1 targets global octave. And we want it to only go up. Or no, we want it to range 2 octaves. Do we want to add an arpeggiator to that? Maybe not. Okay, whatever. I'll be right back. So we'll let this play and vibe for a minute. Let's put something pretty on the screen. Be right back. Okay. This is kind of fun. He is wearing pants. Sharp eye. All right. So yeah, let's speed this back up. Let's mix this bad boy. Just to make sure our mix is okay. I really want to bring a friction into this, but like... yeah, I have a beta for a thing. But luckily I can still use it on stream. It's just got something new that doesn't really affect anything right now. I want some more air to that. you ever have one of those plugins that's like so good it's almost unfair? Like that is Infinistrip for me. It just makes everything sound better. It's like a weakness. That clap is real quiet. Give me another one. Okay, so it's not too quiet, it's just really occasional. Well, let's randomize the panning of this thing, and it needs a bit of EQ. So what's the output? Random panning of 1. Huh? Why is that mono? Is something connected wrong? Output, input. What is CV1 targeting? Oh, you know why it's mono? Because I'm an idiot and I'm summing to mono. Jesus. I'm a professional. Okay. Believe it or not, people pay me money for this kind of stuff. Yeah. Who was it that had the over-under on idioting? Or dumbassing? Someone had a bet on that? Whoever it was. Yeah. 25 yet. Brian Garlic had it. Yep. Over under 25% dumbassing. You got it. Okay. I think that mix sounds good. The hat's a little loud. Oh, what the hell? Let's master it. That has a resonance that's bugging me. There it is. No. That's what it is. That needs just a bit more compression. That feels a little overcompressed. We were going way too much there. I gotta charge my phone. My phone is dying. Okay. That looks like we're at a much more sensible level. LUFS is good stuff, everyone. You should always master for LUFS, because mastering loud makes you sound stupid. Ah. Plug in my thing. I feel like, though, I always end up mastering, like, way too damn loud. I am using DAWg, yeah. Yeah, no, DAWg and the Reason Rack is a pretty formidable combination in my mind. The wife will yell at me soon to turn it down, danger zone. Yeah, dude, I've been there way too much. I'm working on a trailer sound effects library right now, which is a lot of, like, you know, sub bass, you know, that kind of stuff. And man, Alicia has wanted to fucking kill me working on some of that. Because, you know, it's like 2 in the morning and I'm in here making, like, sub drops. And, like, literally, it's so bassy and heavy that, like, the acoustic panels on my walls will rattle. And she wants to, and she's like, can't you wear headphones? And I'm like, it doesn't work like that. Okay. Let's talk some arrangement stuff. So, like, when I'm doing background music for my videos, like I mentioned, this is really how I do it. I'll just make something like this. And I actually have 5 or 6 different templates that I do. And honestly, I think actually 4 out of the 5 templates, funny enough, use the Reason Rack. And yeah, I'll generate background music for my videos this way. So it's really easy to do. The only thing is just arranging it. So typically what I like to do is just automate, like, the mutes and stuff. So we'll mute this for, like, the first. So what I'll do is, like, create a chunk is what I call it. So I want to create chunks of 8 bars. And this allows me to kind of measure, like, when things happen or not. So let's start off like that. bring in the other pad here. This is really how I arrange the background music for my videos. It's super simple. And then we'll maybe add like a... Well, we'll talk about that in a second. After this cycle. We'll end it at 105, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And that is, I don't need to save that. That is actually how I generate the background music for my videos. So I'll just periodically mute stuff. And this way it sounds more complicated than it is. But I mean, we're really only using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tracks. I mean, drums counting as a bus. And with that, we create this incredibly complex, moving, evolving piece by just periodically muting stuff. This is also really fun to assign to a controller. Like I'll use my key step for this a lot. The key lab. I'll use the pads on that and just set them to MIDI mode and target mutes. And that way I can just mute clips randomly and create infinite generative pieces. So that's super fun. Phone is almost dead. Man, I need a better phone. Yeah, fade ins and outs other than mutes. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say here. The thing with background music in my YouTube videos is that it needs to loop perfectly, and this way when it stops here, it's still playing. It's not really ending, it's just continuing, and it can cycle over and over and over, so as I'm like blabbing in a YouTube video, you don't notice that it's just a loop over and over and over and over and over. Typically, if this was a released piece of music, I would do, you know, fade ins and outs and that kind of stuff. But this is more just generative background music, if that makes sense. Zero luffs always, good God. That's probably so fucking loud. Original Pixel XL. It is. Thinks it's my PC. Yeah, sorry. My USB, like, my USB plug for my phone, like, the jack in my phone doesn't like me anymore. I need to quit being a cheap bastard and just buy a new phone, but I'm just, like, way too cheap for that. Anyways, yeah, so that is... That is a cheap cell phone and generative background music with the Reason rack using only Algoritm, the new synth from the fine folks at Reason Studios. If you would like to pick up Reason, perpetual license, or the new Reason Plus subscription service to get access to one of the coolest plugins out there, I think, you can use that affiliate link It really helps out the channel. This stream is not sponsored in any way. I just really wanted to show this to you guys. But if you enjoyed the stream and you want to pick up Reason, that's a great way to say thank you and help make sure your boy can eat. And, well, mostly drink. Mostly drink, let's be real. Yeah, so that is generative background using only Algoritm. The new crazy FM synth beast from Reason Studios. I think we'll let this play for a moment, and we'll call it the end of the stream. If anyone has any questions or any remaining things you want to see about Algorithm, let me know. I'd be happy to show it off a little bit if you have like a question on like what you can do or how it works or whatever. If you have any questions about how this track was made, I guess, let me know. And whatever, so we'll let this play for a minute. We'll do some questions, and we'll call it a night. So let's give this a play and have a drink. So cheers, thanks for hanging out. Those of you who have stayed this long, I hope you enjoyed the stream. This was a lot of fun. We'll leave a minute for questions, get some pretty background music, answer some questions, and call it a night. Oh, hey, Aquatic Borealis, thanks so much. Phone fun. Part's so cool. Hooray! Said everyone. That was fun. That was really fun. That actually turned out pretty good. I think I'm actually just going to save this and use this as like background music for one of my next videos. Because yeah, this is how I generate all the background music for my videos. It's super fun. But yeah, usually I'll use like the Reason Rack, Voltage Modular, and some of my hardware stuff. And that's how I make the background music for my videos. And then like my sample packs or stuff, I'll use those for like the drums. But yeah, Aquatic Borealis. Hey, thanks so much, man. I'll have to think about getting a new phone soon. That would be good. It's probably about time. I can't believe how long the Pixel XL has lasted me, though. This is an original Pixel XL. Works just like the day I bought it. Other than the battery being complete garbage and the USB jack not really being friendly anymore. What sort of effects does Algoritm have? Let's check them out. It's all the basic Reason effects that you would expect in their devices. I'm always like paranoid OBS doesn't switch scenes. So Algorithm has all the typical stuff. So it's got an EQ, which is low shelf, high shelf, and then a mid band, which is a fully parametric band. So it's 2 shelves and a parametric EQ. The resonator, which is a physical modeling resonator, I think, I don't know this for a fact, but I think this is based on just a convolution. So I think it's an impulse response of a impulse of a like physical body. I don't know that it's actually like an algorithmic, like modal resonator. Maybe it is though. I think, though, I mean, because it has pitch, decay, and width, something tells me this is impulse response based and not modal synthesis based. Distortion, which is multimode distortion, which has distortion, scream, tube, sine, sample and hold, and ring. Ring is a ring modulator. Sample and hold is like a quantizer distortion. Sine is a sine shaper. Tube is like just a soft clipper tube, like I don't know, there's a mathematical curve that represents it. My mom's going to yell at me that I don't remember the curve type. Scream, I think, is modeled after an Ibanez tube screamer, and distortion, I think, is just some kind of basic distortion. Phaser, which is a modulation effect. So this is a multimode modulation, which can be phaser, flanger, or chorus. Compressor, which is just a standard digital compressor. Delay, which does sync and ping pong modes, feedback, panning, and amount. Reverb, which is a single reverb algorithm, probably a Hall reverb if I had to guess. Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, that's it. Just basic Reason effects. But with the Reason Rack, you can use any of the other effects you want to enhance it. Like I've used the pitch shifter and the RV7000, which is an impulse response loader, which is cool because you can actually load your own impulse responses in here, which is super, super fun, and I do that quite a bit myself. What other questions have we got? First live stream, big fan, subscribe, thanks. Well, hey, glad you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for hanging out. If I could, I'd get you a Big Mac or iMac and an iPhone. I feel like that's the thing, though. Like, iPhones are nice, but you have to have a Mac to use one. It's like back in the day when I had an iPod Touch and I was a Windows user, like, iTunes on Windows was a nightmare. But my mom had a Mac, so whenever I was at my mom's house in Colorado, I would hook my iPod Touch up to her Mac and, like, sync my iTunes and get all her music because it just works so much better. Because, like, on my fucking, like, Windows Vista computer, it took, like, a year to sync. Aquatic Borealis, a lot out of your videos. Thanks for your efforts. Yeah, glad the channel has been of use. You know, that's the whole point, is hopefully just showing you a little light bulb of an idea you can make something cool with. Are you in Canada? I'm in Nova Scotia. I am not in Canada. I am in central Illinois. I live in a very tiny farm town in the middle of nowhere that no one has ever heard of. But I have been to Canada. I really like Canada. I used to work for a Canadian company, Bandzoogle. Shout out to those guys. So I got to go to Canada a couple times for like work-related things. Canada's awesome. Let's see what other questions have we got here. Bye, Bitwig. Cough, cough. Goonie Bird. Always love the sounds. Well, hey, thanks. This was fun. Too many great timbres, all FM. Yeah. I think, I think this kind of really demonstrates not only the power of Algorithm, but also the power of FM synthesis in general. If you haven't really made an effort to understand FM synthesis, it's really, really, really cool stuff. Did my, stomach just make it through on that microphone? Yeah, FM synthesis is crazy. Native Instruments FM8 was my first synthesizer ever, so FM has always had kind of a special place in my heart. Because honestly, FM8 was the only reason I got into sound design, I think. That was probably the first thing where I was like, FM8 was so cool and the presets were so crazy that I was like, I want to understand what's happening here. And I don't... there were a couple of other factors, but outside of FM8, I don't know that I would have had the career path I have today without it. Because it was so frustrating and so complicated that it made me want to be smarter than it was. So yeah, I think FM synthesis in general is really what got me, where I am today in a weird way. So it's kind of fun to see Algorithm out now to complete the journey and, make generative background music, which is something I, when I started out, I never thought I'd be able to do, but it's actually pretty simple. And I think that's the thing with FM synthesis and Algorithm is FM synthesis is complicated, but it's really not. Once you get it, it's really, really powerful, and it's a whole lot of fun. Oh God, my phone auto-scrolled again. Damn it. Polyrhythmic ARP spot was great. Yeah, that's the fun thing with Reason is the players are crazy. Missed the stream, are you going to post it? Yeah, if you missed any part of the streams, it'll be reposted. You can rewatch it and scroll through. True's video, he was getting earth-shaking basses from his OB6. Same effect from Falcon and Faceplant. Meow sound. I have no idea. I would have to listen to it. Maybe it's a phase reset on the oscillator with some detuning that's a laser zapping sound. I'd have to hear it. See what else. Fourth burp. Yeah. Always gotta... Would you need a peak for the wavetable lead sounds, flutes, organs, pipes, etc.? No, any wavetable synth can do that kind of stuff. Really, flutes, organs, and, wind instruments in general is just kind of harmonic series-based stuff. Maybe we could do a quick patch here. Let me just collapse this. Let's grab a new Reason rack. Any synth with a wavetable oscillator can do it. And even then, FM synths can do it because you can create stuff with the harmonic series with Algorithm with the crazy fade mode. Let's see. So oscillator and noise, we would need maybe a bell. Let's see, and then we need a triangle wave. And some noise. And this is a terrible sound, but that's the basis for a lot of that kind of stuff. And if we have an envelope on the noise. Oh, that was bad. That's kind of the basis for a lot of those sounds, and then you just need like a filter with an envelope and stuff like that. You could even FM some stuff. We could add like some noise FM to the triangle. That's not what I meant to do. Luckily, we can undo that now. Let's do this. So this is a much better, like, flute-esque. And with some filtering and stuff, you could turn that into a pretty good flute sound. Yeah, I mean, any FM and or wavetable synth will do that really well. It's just about adding, like, harmonics and overtones. And a lot of really careful enveloping work. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but most synths can do that. Big bass sounds from Algoritm. Oh, yeah. I mean, FM is bass for... I don't know why I just closed that instance of the rack. Yeah, I mean, some bass sounds from this thing. Let's just do some bass presets. FM is great for basses. Oh, whoops. That's a little bit weird. Yeah, I mean... Ooh, that one's cool. That's kind of the thing with FM, is it's incredibly flexible for not only like basic sounds, but complicated sounds, but also like some pseudo-physical modeling sounds and a lot of other stuff. So if we wanted to make like a really basic FM, like UK bass line sort of thing, we could do like this. Oh, what the hell? Let's get a wavetable in there. Because this is Algorithm. We're not just using sine waves anymore. Guys, we're doing all sorts of shit. And then let's do one into a filter. The filter is the main output with some resonance. Yeah, so there's, you know, a fun bass thing, and then you could just compress it a lot. Yeah, you can do a bunch of ridiculous stuff with FM. Your audio drops out. Oh, yeah, that's an OBS thing. I don't know how to change that. You don't really need a Mac for an iPhone or iPad now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of a Pixel loyalist now. I've had such a good experience with the Google Pixel that I don't think I'll ever get another phone. My wife just got a Pixel 3 maybe a year or two ago, so I think I'm going to get the Pixel 5a, I think is the newest one. You know Eli Gordon, then. He's a buddy of mine. I do know Eli. Well, hell yeah. Small world, man. You should make an FM synthesis for beginners video. I have an FM synthesis video coming very soon. It covers the history of FM, the fundamental concepts of FM, and I think 9 sound design tips. I had 10, but the 10th one, the video, my camera battery like died, so I couldn't put it in the video. But yeah, FM synthesis video coming in a week or two, I think. Algorithm looks badass. I've been waiting for a real FM plugin. Yeah. No, it's pretty ridiculous. I mean, even FM8 doesn't do this because this has 9. So, and FM8, though, doesn't do wavetables or filters or distortion. I mean, we didn't even use the wave shapers in this. I don't know that this would really be a practical example, but like we could feed the output through a wave shaper into a filter and then get rid of that one and do a wave folder, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of terrible, but yeah, you essentially get a 9-slot modular FM / wavetable synth with Unison index mapping, which is like, you know, it's fun stuff. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, what else is out there that is a competitor to Algorithm? I don't think that there's anything. There's one really crazy FM synth from Sugar Bytes, but that's almost apples and oranges. So, I don't know. Oh, and there goes the USB port. And there it goes again. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to disconnect that. Whenever you have that bass, you have to make a face like you're constipated because it's that good. Yeah, pretty much. Because I actually eat food, unlike Venus Theory. Yeah, I don't eat. I only make sick bleeps and bloops. Bro, thanks for tuning in, man. No Android music apps. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Android sucks for music apps, but honestly, I don't really think it's something I would ever find myself getting into all that much. At one point, though, I'm thinking of maybe buying like a used iPad just to play with some of those apps, but it's not really something that's like an immediate need. I don't really consider it a very practical thing. It's a very fun thing. I don't consider it super practical, though, so I'm not sure it's something that would really fit into like my day-to-day operations. Son has a Pixel 5a and loves it. Yeah, maybe I'll grab that. I'm way overdue for an upgrade, obviously. I haven't upgraded my phone in like 6 years. So maybe it's about time. A generative track with DAWg modulators and Surge's FM capabilities. Yeah, if you're in my Discord, K Enzo Vortex 1212. If you're in my Discord, send it to me when you're done. I'd love to hear it. What do you think about this so far? After using it a bit more, favorite features? How will it fit into your work in the future? I think one of the immediate things in terms of like actual sound design capabilities for like my sound design work, like I said, the patches I made just to show off on this stream here, more like this kind of stuff, know, that kind of thing. So like crazy, you know, sci-fi effects and whatnot, I think is something I'll be definitely using a lot of because I'm in the middle of doing this big cinematic trailer library. And, you know, as an FM synth, it's a bit more flexible than the other FM options I have outside of Phase Plant. Because Phase Plant does offer the ability to insert filters and distortions. But it doesn't have the wave shaping options that Algorithm does. So like for specific sounds, I would probably go Algorithm over Phase Plant. And then stuff like this that's like interesting gating trigger options where I just hold a note. Let's go to a higher octave. Stuff like that is kind of useful for like crunchy, interesting, moving textures. So like we could use this into a Paul stretch. Why is it not opening? There we go. So yeah, let's like do a drone really quick. So, you know, making something like this would be really useful. Just because it, doing something with Algorithm like that affords a lot of complex timbres in a single patch, which is something that's hard to get elsewhere outside of, I guess, voltage modular, phase plant, or other, like, semi-modular solutions, but Algorithm has some like fun stuff just to get some interesting, you know, movements and other things. And the ability to switch between step and fade mode. The fade mode scrolling through the harmonic series is really fun for like metallic timbres and stuff, but you know, being able to just run a patch like that, which takes like 10 seconds to create and make like this expansive drone. You know, like, that's pretty cool. I have Nexus and it sucks. Nexus is fun, though. I like Nexus for, like, ready-to-go sounds. One of the background tracks from my channel, or not background tracks, but one of my background templates used as Nexus. And the thing I like about Nexus is like the sounds in Nexus, they're not very flexible. Like you can't do complex sound design, but like if I need to just make some music or something, Nexus has sounds that are like kind of just done out of the box. So I don't really have to sit here and like mix things and like fuck with a bunch of stuff. But yeah, Nexus is not super flexible, so if you're like into sound design, Nexus is not a whole lot of fun. But if you need to make something in a pinch and have enough libraries, Nexus is kind of useful. Phase Plant competes with Algorithm pretty well. Yeah. Phase Plant gets more into modular territory, though. I mean, that's like, you know, Algorithm versus voltage modular wins. It's like a software Yamaha FS1R. Yeah, it's, I think Reason did a really good job with this one. I think it adds some really interesting but useful twists on FM. You know, like there's There's plenty of stuff you can do to a synthesizer to change like a basic formula, but like I feel like Reason Studios generally does a pretty good job of thinking things through and creating something practical. Isn't Reason's own PX7 FM2? Not sure if they have it in the rack or if it's discontinued. I don't know. I know about PX7, and I brought it up to them in my meeting with them a while ago. I think you can still get it, though. The store? The shop. That's what it's called. I think you can still get it. You can get Navi Retlov's sounds. Maybe PX7 was discontinued? Perhaps it was. I don't know. PX7 might have been discontinued. Paul Stretch thing seems nuts. Yeah, that's Paul X Stretch. It's a VST. Let me grab the link for it. It's super, super fun. There it is. Yeah, so Paul X Stretch is a granular, ultra ridiculous synthesizer, well, re-synthesizer thingy. It does a lot of stuff. I'm thinking of making a video on it at some point. It's just one of those things where like I feel like it's so old that I'm not sure making a video would be that useful, but I feel like I have a big enough audience now to where making a video on it would be interesting. I know this doesn't compare to Complex One, but have you used Reason's Complex One? Debating between Algorithm and Complex One for my next Reason synth. If I had to pick between the two, I think I would go with Algorithm, and that is if you don't have friction. Friction is like a must-have in my opinion, but I suppose it's relative. I like orchestral sounds and stuff like that, and physical modeling. I would probably go Algorithm over Complex One because there's Voltage Modular, which is $99, and I believe Complex One is $99. Someone maybe fact check me on that. But, Voltage Modular is a lot more flexible than Complex One. Complex One is really fucking cool, don't get me wrong, and I've used it a little bit. But for modular stuff, I always find myself reaching for Voltage Modular, but maybe that's a bit biased just because, like, I've loved Voltage Modular ever since I got my hands on it. But I think you can demo any rack extension for 30 days, something like that. So maybe just download them both and see which one you find yourself using more, because I suppose it's relative too, I really like FM, so I would probably choose Algorithm. I really like modular, so I would probably choose Voltage Modular. But I have all of these things, so I get to pick whatever I want. I don't have to choose. So there's a little bit of internal bias in that. But yeah, I think Algorithm over Complex One, just because Complex One gives you a lot of fun ideas, but Algorithm kind of extends it in some interesting ways. And personally, I always find FM synthesis more flexible than like monophonic or like polyphonic, I don't know, subtractive, but with some wave shapers and FM capabilities synths, Like if I was picking between Serum and FM8, I would pick FM8. Would you use Algorithm for non-musical film and commercial sound design? Yeah, I'm actually using it right now. That metallic scrape sound I showed at the beginning of the stream, that's one of the ones I'm using in a film trailer library. They're Reason Studios now, not Propellerhead. Yeah, they changed the name several years ago. Oh, Voltage Modular's on sale. Well, there you go. Grab Voltage Modular and grab Algorithm, because both are incredibly ridiculously powerful. Okay, I think that means we're caught up on questions and stuff. So I think that will do it for this stream. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you learned something. This was a lot of fun. This was a really, really, really good time. If you want to try Algorithm or try Reason, or you want to buy Algorithm or buy Reason, or start with Reason Plus, which gives you access to all of the Reason Studios devices and all of that all at once, you can use my new affiliate link, which is right there in the chat now. That really helps out the channel. I do really appreciate it. It allows me to eat, but mostly drink. Yeah, so if you want to pick up Reason Plus and or Algorithm or anything else from Reason Studios or try it out, you can use that link. Algorithm is available right now, $99. You can pick up Reason for $3.99, or Reason Plus for $19.99 a month. I should really write all this down before I start streaming and stuff. What type of mask do you like best? I don't really know. I have just those like disposable medical masks, and then I have like a double fabric mask that my wife got from her work, from her health insurance provider. It just fits my face better, so I don't really have a preference. I just want one that like fits and works. Really, I just prefer to not go outside. I like to walk my dog. I don't like to go anywhere. I haven't been anywhere in a very long time. Fun stream. Well, hey, glad you enjoyed it. Good deal for Voltage Modular. Yeah, absolutely. Voltage Modular and the Reason Rack and Bitwig. If you can have all three of those things, you are going to have a hell of a fun time. Yeah, I think we got all the questions out of the way. Arrived too late. Yeah, no worries. The stream will be reposted, so if you want to watch it again, skip through it, whatever, you can do that when it reposts. Other than that, yeah, join the Discord. One more plug for the affiliate link, because why not? Because I am an internet sensation, as I frequently tell my mom. Yeah, so thanks for hanging out, guys. I think I will give this a play. And maybe grab one more drink and play this out. Keystep Pro versus the 37. I've never used the 37. I only have the Pro. I really like the Pro because the sequencer on it is stupid fun. So if you need a MIDI controller, that was burp number 7, I believe. If you need a MIDI controller and or sequencer, it's really fun. I like using this thing with my hardware a lot. I need to buy a MIDI splitter cable, though, so I can use like all my synths at once and like run it into my DAW at the same time. Because it gives you 3 tracks plus 1 track as a drum sequencer. So the Keystep Pro, I think, is probably bang for the buck wise. If you do anything involving like hardware and or you're really into sequencing, the Keystep Pro is pretty damn hard to beat. But I think that stands for any of the Arturia controllers. Like I've said over the years, the Keylab 61 I have, Keylab 61 Mark II I have. If that ever goes bad, I'm going to buy another one. I think Arturia's controllers are... I don't know. I think Arturia's controllers are probably the best ones you can get, with Nectar being a close second. Those are the only 2 controllers I think I would personally buy. Yeah, so hey, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'm going to let this play us out, grab one more drink, and then we'll close off the stream. And that does it for this stream. Above the Plux bells is a quad note generator into a dual arpeggio. Thank you for watching, everyone. Well done, that was great. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in. Gaming chair when? I am actually getting rid of this chair. That, this giant box behind me, if you've noticed that throughout the stream, is actually a brand new chair. I just ordered a new chair because this chair broke. The wheels are broken on this one, so I bought a new chair. Watch cornholes. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in, everyone. One more plug for the affiliate link. If you want to pick up Algorithm, Reason, try any of the devices, buy any of the devices, buy Reason outright, whatever you want to do. That is my new affiliate link. If you want to join my Discord, you can join that with the link in the description and or the link that maybe Jason will post one more time. I think that wraps it up for the stream. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was informative. Hopefully this inspires you to get out there and make something awesome. I'm going to go make dinner. It's taco night. I have to make my own tacos, though, because I was streaming later than expected. So that's my punishment. I have to make my own dinner. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Big shout out to Reason for hooking me up with... Whoops. Shout out to Reason for hooking me up with Algorithm. It's a really fun take on FM synthesis. The shapers and the filters especially add a lot of interesting and weird capabilities that I haven't seen outside of like voltage modular or phase plant. So it's always welcomed when something adds something kind of spicy to the mix. So thanks for tuning in. Yeah. Oh, the Algorithm pronunciation. Yeah. So, hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a good night. Take it easy. Cheers. And I will see you guys again soon.